Need some good news? Leave it to Beazer. The home builder says it expects to beat Wall Street estimates when it posted second quarter earnings. This follows the company revising guidance higher back in January when it posted first quarter numbers. New home building is one of the few continuing bright spots in an otherwise slowing economy. You can see it's been a good year. Will the good times continue? Let's get a blueprint for profits. Joining us from Atlanta is David Weiss. He's Chief Financial Officer of Beazer Homes. Mr. Weiss, thanks for being with us.
Morning, Mark.
You know, I was thinking this over last night. My brother is in the real estate, construction, and home building and home renovation business up in Connecticut. And he says business is going great. And then I happen to see an article on unemployment rates in different parts of the country. And the unemployment rate in Connecticut is only 1.9%. And it occurs to me, you know, the focus on rates may not be the key to your business. It may be simply whether you're operating in areas that have decent employment.
No, that's certainly right, and I'd say interest rates are not the key to our business. They do affect the short term of housing, no doubt, some ups and downs. But in the long term, it's the fundamental demand for housing driven by demographics and driven by unemployment. As you say, we're building in the right areas at Beazer, and many of the top 10 home builders are doing the same thing, the growing areas of the country.
And what is the pricing situation like?
Well, the pricing is great. We currently have a situation where we're able to raise prices because there's actually a shortage of housing at this time in terms of the unsold supply of housing. At the same time, raw materials prices have actually come down. Lumber has come down, as has drywall. So great situation.
And how about labor costs?
Labor is stable. What we have is a situation where labor is a little more readily available than it was previously, which is great because a year and a half ago we just couldn't get the workers that we needed. At this point we can get them, and it's at the right price, so stable pricing.
So, sir, Kathleen Haines here. Good morning. How much is this your experience? How much is it the industry's experience? Because, for example, we have seen definitely a leveling off, in fact, a slowdown in the rate of growth in demand for mortgages. I wonder if that's somewhat of an indicator of some cooling off, at least in parts of the country or other companies besides yours.
No, we are certainly seeing some, I wouldn't say cooling off, but leveling off in the overall housing market. But what we're also seeing is a dramatic structural shift in the overall housing industry with the top 10 home builders. Beazer, we're the number 7 or 8 largest home builder in the country. The top 10 home builders are gaining dramatic market share. It's a real structural change. 10 years ago, the top 10 home builders only did about 10% of the new home sales in the country. This year, it's going to be 18% or more. So there's a real structural change, and Beazer is at the leading edge of it. We control a good supply of land. Small home builders can't get the land. We have a very strong capital structure, so we see the growth going forward. And we're a leader in technology. So we're really seeing buyers coming to the larger home builders through the internet and other uses of our technology.
Since the housing market did better than the stock market last year, do you sense that people are trying to invest more in their homes all of a sudden, or the fact that they're often trying to trade their homes every time they can make money?
Certainly, housing is looking very attractive these days relative to the market. It's been more stable. You need to recognize that over the last 10 years, while housing has advanced, it hasn't advanced anywhere near as much as the market. And now it's looking like the safe investment that should start advancing, more like the market was during most of the 90s. So I do think we are seeing some of that.
One of the things that industrialists have told us, people like Jack Welch, Larry Bossidy, that they were caught by surprise by the suddenness of the deceleration in business and in the economy. But in your business, I'm guessing you've got about a 2 or 3 month time frame between signing a contract to delivering the product. So does that give you added visibility, or how does that play out?
We have great visibility, even better than the 2 to 3 months that you infer, because at this point, actually, our contracts go out more like 6 to 9 months. So we're pretty well assured of earnings going forward through the rest of this year. We had previously given guidance for this year of $6.25 to $6.50 a share, which is up 25 to 29%. As you saw, we put out yesterday an announcement we expect to beat this quarter, and our backlog is now up more than 20%. So we're very confident about the remainder of the year.
Okay, quite a story. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
David Weiss, Chief Financial Officer of Beazer Homes.